You can all take a seat right here in front of me. Good. Okay, hi boys and girls. My name is Miss Novick. I'll be your physical educator today. We're going to continue with our pickleball unit. Just a couple reminders before we move on. My signal for attention is my whistle, so when you hear me blow it, please stop what you are doing and look to me for further instruction. Again, for safety, please make sure you remove all jewelry. Make sure your arms width apart when you perform a stroke to avoid contact with one of your classmates. And do not go over or under the nets. This yellow net right here, it's perfectly fine that you walk between. In fact, it'll save time during drill, so I suggest you do that. So we already learned the forehand and backhand stroke in our last class. So today we're focusing more on when to use them in a given situation. So are we all righties? Do we have any lefties? You're a lefty? Okay, so regardless, your dominant side, forehand, opposite side, backhand. So if you're a righty and it comes to your right side, you're going to perform a forehand stroke. If it comes to your left side, backhand and opposite for lefties. So can I please have a volunteer to help me? Joe, thank you. You can come over here, please. So for this first, no, stay over there. For this first drill, we're going to be set up 5 people on a court with 2 feeders on the opposite side of the court. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate between feeding the ball and striking the ball. The feeder is going to throw it to whichever side he or she chooses, and the person playing the ball must respond with whichever stroke is applicable. So Joe, pick wherever you want to go. Forehand. So you're going to yell out the stroke that you're performing. This helps you to react quicker and be more aware of your body and make quick decisions. So can I have 5 people on this court and 5 people on that court? 2 feeders on each and 3 people lined up. Once you strike the ball, you're going to rotate to feed, and you're just going to keep going in between these nets to rotate between hitting the ball and feeding the ball. So Mo, you can come over here. Remember, for both strokes, the cues are essentially the same. You step, you strike or make contact, and you follow through. Okay? So you're going to get in a line behind Haley, one person at a time. And feeders, you pick which side you want the ball to go to. Go ahead. Make sure you're calling out the stroke that you're performing. Go ahead, Danielle. Now, Haley, you're going to leave your paddle and rotate to feed the ball. And Danielle is going to come over. And this will continue. So now you switch. Abby, make sure you're keeping a stiffer arm so you have more control over where the ball goes. Mo, you too, you're kind of wailing your arm. When you step over, keep your arm stiffer so you have control over where you're bringing the ball to. Guys, we should be hopping right in, so this should be quicker. Haley, when you perform your stroke and you're kind of like sliding to the ball, try to set your feet and then contact. Easy there, killer. Good job going between the nets. Thank you, guys. Nice job setting your feet. Each court, we're going to feed 3 more balls before we move on to a different drill. Keep your eyes on the ball. It's okay. You'll get it next time. Take your eyes off of it. I like the power, just that arm, keep it stiffer for more control. Please meet me over here in this middle court. Put your equipment down where you are. Has anybody ever heard of Queen of the Court? Yeah, it's like a volleyball game, king or queen, you know, whatever you want to call it. We're going to do a modified version of that. So instead of whichever team wins stays on, we're going to volley on one net. All 10 of us are going to go over here. And once a point gets lost, both teams are going to rotate out, and 2 more pairs of 2s are going to fill in. And again, you're going to volley till a point gets lost. While you are not on the court, I do not want you standing around. There will be sheets set up because eventually part of our unit we're going to be making warm-up regimens. So there will be sheets set up on either side for you guys to get an idea of things that you could practice as far as stretches. So when you're not on the court, I would like you to do that so you're not standing around doing nothing. So everyone please pick up a paddle. 5 on one side, 5 on the other, please. We're all going to be on one court, so why don't you guys come down here with me. So 2 of you on, 2 of you off. Mo and Haley, why don't you step on? Joe, Brett, why don't you step on? And you can stay over here. We're going to fill in once the point gets lost. So to start, I'm going to feed the ball to you. Joe, listen. To start, I'm going to feed the ball to you. Once I see that you guys get the idea, we'll play off of a serve to increase difficulty. So the point gets lost, so you 2 fill in. 2 more people fill in over here. And you guys take a look at those sheets and practice those stretches, get an idea of what you can do. They're static and dynamic over there. Okay, sounds good. Go ahead. Oh, actually, I'm gonna feed it. That's my fault. Ready? You can move in. Make sure we're keeping, Guys, make sure we're remembering the cues to step, strike, and follow through. A lot of you aren't stepping, your feet are moving. Plant your feet, strike, and follow through. Ready? Guys, you're standing around. Please look at the sheets and practice them.
Oh, yeah. Let me play.
2 more can fill in. You guys have the idea? You think you can play it off a serve? Yeah. Yeah? All right. Danielle, why don't you start serving? Remember to serve to the opposite court. Good control, Mo. Danielle, nice finish. Nice. Ooh. That was the best one yet. Good job, guys. You're going off the serve.
Keep going.
Ooh, Joe, way to have his back. Nice backhand. Put your equipment down.